So basically, I started Outreach like 4 days ago. And fun fact, I'm almost very close to signing a creator from it. But as I said, we filter like very heavily and go for like Latinas, which have 8 to 10K followers. They're just posting reels for fun and just trying to talk to them for like 2 weeks and sign them, right? So, like, more friendly approach. And we have this like luxurious account, like a luxurious girl, 20K followers, whatever. It has like a management link in bio. I run ads from this account as well. It has like high trust score, etc. And it's got like a 30% reply rate, which you would think is good. But if you think about it, because I'm targeting so heavily and like choosing so specifically, there's not a big pool of models, right? It's like a very small pool. And I want to maximize the opportunity. So I just thought about it, and I think it's better if I make like an account which is very authentic Latina looking, like a 2,000 followers, and she's got like pictures of fucking Argentinian places and just like the casual Argentine place, like a cafe, whatever, not luxurious, and that will have more trust score. Because the problem is when we outreach to girls, they always look at our profile, they always tap the story. I can see that, but they don't respond. Like 7 times out of 10, they don't respond. Only 3 times they respond. And oftentimes, the best girls, they don't respond. So that's the main issue.
Gotcha. Makes perfect sense. So first of all, let me just clarify that your reply rate is always going to differ, because even if you target perfectly and you only DM creators that are your exact archetype and they are literally made for your account that you outreach from, you're never going to have a reply rate of like 80%, for example, at least of interested parties, right? Because out of 10 creators, 30% is good, first of all. Out of 10 creators that you DM, there's going to be at least 2 where like they had a family problem, their dog died, or hey, maybe their agency just had a good month. They just cracked the first 100K. There's nothing you can say that they sign with you. It's like when you DM girls on Instagram to date them, right? If they're head over heels in love with their boyfriend, you can send them anything. You can invite them to a yacht, like, you know what I mean? They're not going to leave them. So timing is a thing. And just because girls don't reply to you doesn't mean you're always doing something wrong. It's just life gets in the way. Maybe in a month they will be ready. But if you think your reply rate is too low on Instagram, creators don't reply to you, you have a trust problem, and it's only a trust problem, and that comes from 3 separate things. First of all is the message you send, makes sense. Second of all is the profile, like you kind of talked about here. And third of all is the similarities, so the relatability of the account and the message overall. Now, with the message, let's put that away for a side, because outreach messages are a very binary thing. You just split test, take the one that gets the best reviews, right? So outreach messages are a pretty binary thing. So I want to focus more on the profile and the relatability, because first of all, your instinct already kind of called it, right? So if girls don't trust you having like 20, 30K followers and it's so successful, on the one hand, they may think you're a scam, but on the other hand, they might not even be able to relate. You know what I mean? If I have a problem with IG bans, for example, and I don't know how to fix that, if Elon Musk tells me, hey, I can help you with that, it's Elon Musk, but I would probably trust another OFM guy like Liquid more to fix that specific problem, right? So sometimes being the best and being the biggest doesn't really help you in sales, which is what we're doing when we're outreaching. So the instinct already called it. I think that's the move, 100%. But I wouldn't just stop at like the 20K follower thing. Just having like 5K followers ain't gonna cut the deal, but it's already the right direction. So we just wanna be as relatable as possible to your creator archetype, which if you followed all the rules in OFMOS, your creator archetype has a specific amount of followers, specific country where they come from, specific age, specific hobbies, and a specific view on life. And the only thing you really need to do is put that onto an account. If you outreach to girls having 5,000 followers on average, your account can have 20 or 30K. That's still in the range of, hey, I can get there pretty easily. If you outreach to girls that have 200 followers, 20K might be too much. So then you want to go to the 5K. So always do like a 3x or 4x in followers max, right? Which I think makes sense. So once we got that done, we also need to look at the entire account structure, because if they watch your stories, odds are they checked out the profile and they need to see exactly what their life looks like and what they're trying to do. For example, if you're starting OFM, what do you want to have? You want to have Lambos, you want to be with beautiful women, you want to have watches. This is why every course seller's Instagram looks like they're straight out of a Rick Ross video, right? All the rented cars, whatever. So this is what their customer archetype wants, and this is why they display it. Now, if you're an experienced agency and you're in here and you're already making like 20, 30, 40 grand, like you would have access to that. You don't care about Lambos that much. You could rent them, you could go to Dubai. What you care about is the actual systems, right? This is why you ended up in here, because my YouTube is full of me yapping about systems and spreadsheets. So this is the exact same reason why your profile needs to resemble this. And that means the highlights need to be in places where these creators that you DM also go. It means your pictures need to be taken by friends, right? Not just random bikini pictures, but how usual females on Instagram present themselves. In the restaurant, doing the little thing with their friend in the camera, one in the park, one outside. You need to look like a real girl, and that's what's getting them to reply. And last but not least, if you fully focus on Latinas, which I like we've talked, obviously, I know your archetype. So if you fully focus on them, everything about your account should scream Latina. All right? Everything should be about tacos, it should be about enchiladas, it should be about dancing the salsa. You know what I mean? Like on a funny way. But if your account resembles your archetype, the closer you get, obviously the super version of it. So I was you 2 years ago and now I'm this. Like your reply rate is going to be as high as possible, also considering obviously the message and all of that stuff. But keep in mind, timing is a thing. And again, I could message creators from like whoever, Justin Bieber account, and I would have maybe like a 30-40% reply rate because they're not always open for business.